we are on site today. I'm so excited. So we are at the location of our WW workshop, and so I thought it would be kind of cool if we walked it through and how my first day at a WW class looked like, and so you can see what all happened. So welcome to the journey with Antonietta. Emily's behind the camera.
Hi.
I hope everyone's doing well, so let's do this.
Perfect.
I hope everyone had a good day today. So basically, the WW workshop is held at a church basement in Stouffville. So this is the whole experience. I saw that sign and I'm like, OMG, I'm actually doing this, right? So I walked up this driveway, kind of nervous. I was really, really nervous. Because there's so much emotions. But anyways, I'll tell you in a second. So I just wanted to give you an idea on how it all looked like on that first day of my journey.
Perfect.
Yeah. So then I remember I actually drove up and a lady met with me and she's like, you need to pull on the door. I remember her saying that. Don't worry, it's not locked. I was like, oh God. So then this is what it is. So I came through these doors, and as soon as I walked through these doors, little did I know that my life would change 100,000%. So these doors might seem just regular doors, but they have a lot of significance to me because I went through these doors and my life changed without, I didn't even know that it did. So kind of nervous because this is a very vulnerable topic. It'll get me emotional for sure. But I'm gonna hold back and see if I can do it. But this is the whole experience. So I walked through these doors. Should we do that, or should you want to ask the question, Emily? Let's keep it real. I don't know. Emily,
what were your first thoughts coming in? What brought you here?
Okay, so my first thoughts coming in was, I just want to get back into my car and go home. But I'm like, I needed to come in order for my friend to get that free month. Darn it. So I was really nervous. I remember what I was wearing. I was wearing dark clothes with like a cardigan. I was trying to like hide myself in that cardigan. And I don't remember who the woman was that I met the first day because I was so like this. I wasn't being like, hello, I'm here. I was like very looking at the ground and nervous to walk in because I knew for sure, I just assumed people thought that for sure she needed to be here. Do you know what I mean? Like those were my thoughts of what people thought that of me when I walked through these doors. So what was your question?
What were your thoughts?
Oh, my thoughts, yeah.
When you got here?
I was like so distracted in that moment.
Good.
So that was my thoughts. I was really, really nervous and scared.
Okay, let's go in.
Okay, so here we go. Oh my God, see, it doesn't open. Oh my God, are we locked out? We are. Okay, so then we walked down those stairs, and then this is the hallway that I came in. And there was like a lineup when I came, I remember. So the setup looked kind of different as it is now. But so we walked through these doors. A leader at the time greeted me, and she was very, very sweet. And there was like, so this is how it looks like the WW workshop and how we set it up. But at that point when I started back in 2016, our weigh-in section was over there. And then the chairs were set up differently. And so I just came in and I just didn't talk to anyone. Can you imagine? I didn't say hi to anybody. So I came in and I lined up because I already signed up online. So I had all my paperwork and stuff. And I remember I came in and I just lined and I just stood there. It was like I didn't make any eye contact. It was really, really hard. That was a very, very hard day for me to be here. So I lined up, and the lady at that weighed me in, she's like, welcome to Weight Watchers, and I'm like, thank you. And so she's like, did you get it online? I'm like, yeah, everything's done. And then she goes, okay, so we need to record your weight, so jump on the scale. So at that point, I never weighed myself. I really didn't know what my starting weight would be. And so when I jumped on the scale, I thought I just wanted to get a shovel. This is how I felt. I'm being truly honest. I just wanted to get a shovel and like just dig and then just put myself in that hole. It was really, 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 really hard. And I just pretended that I didn't hear it or see it. She just did she recorded everything. And then she gave me like all these packages and she said welcome and she made me feel welcomed. But then I just slowly sat over here. So I sat in the back, and so I just came here, and so I just sat here, and everybody would like come in and get weighed in, and everyone was like very sweet and nice, and they were like saying hi to each other, and they're very supportive, and they one by one everyone sat in their chair, and so I sat in this area here, and I remember key people because they're still in my journey. So I remember Kathy. I remember Sam. I remember Nancy. I remember Joan. Those are the people that actually took me in. They didn't say anything to me at first. Like they just, gave in the distance, and eventually I spoke and shared, and the bond created. That was like 2016, and as of today, they're still a part of my journey, and they play a very integral part. If they know it or if they don't, they do. And they were there from like day one. So they never judged me. They just actually embraced who I was when I came in, and then for them to see my transition, see my journey, they're really excited and happy. So they're really proud of me. They say that to me all the time. So that makes a difference. So those key players, I remember when I came in, they really got to my heart. And so I don't know how I would or how I can ever thank them. I don't know if they know how much they were such a big part of my journey. So, that's what I try to say to everybody all the time is your tribe is really important. The people that you hang around with encourage you and motivate you and help you succeed to whatever you do, either if it's a weight loss journey or you're trying to struggle through a health challenge or a mental challenge or you're changing jobs or whatever your situation is, surrounding yourself with people that encourage you and support you are number one. You can't do this life on your own. Don't try to be a superhero, even though sometimes I think I need to be. But so that was like a very vulnerable time. But that's basically what happened and how my experience was just walking through those doors. It's not easy. So now, I get to participate in this awesome program and help those people when they walk in through those doors. So I totally understand how it feels walking in here your first day, because this is the first day of a new chapter for you. And so just embrace it, enjoy the ride, be kind to yourself. It took me a long time to be kind to myself, so I'm trying to make sure that people are kind to themselves from day one. I wasn't kind to myself for a very, very long time. So that's the emotional experience walking through those doors. Yeah.
What was your first proud moment here?
Oh, that's a great question, Emily. What was my very first proud moment? Oh, man. I remember my first proud moment. Oh my gosh. So, Doris, I'm not sure if you remember this, but my first proud moment is when I hit 30 pounds. And I remember, so Doris, we tried to remember this day. So we were lined up over there, and the scale was situated over there. And I was so nervous because I worked really, really hard every week to hit my first 30 pounds. And I remember you saying to me, I'm like, oh my God, Antonietta, like you're shaking, you're so nervous. I'm like, oh my God, I better hit my 30. And so I jumped on the scale and I believe I hit 31.2. I know those things stay inside your head. So I hit 31.2 and I remember I turned around and you hugged me so hard. So so that was a proud moment because I hit 30 pounds. I remember that. Yeah, that was a proud moment.
I love that. I love that you remember who was with you. Too.
Yeah.
When did you feel like this program finally clicked for you?
It finally clicked week 2. Yeah, so week 1, I lost 6.8 pounds in that week. And I didn't share with anybody because in my head, this is my thought. I'm like, of course you're going to lose 6.8. Of course. Like, I mean, look where you started. Of course you're going to hit that number. So I didn't even share it with the group. But I hit my 6.8, and then the second week, I just gave myself small, realistic goals. I just took it a week at a time, and I gave myself little goals to hit, and I hit them. And so week 2, that's when the light switch went on. Yeah.
You spoke about the community when we walked in here. What have you seen change in this community since you starting your journey?
That's a great question. That's a big change. When I first started here, I think we were at maybe 30, 35 people, and then it went down to like 20. And we lost a lot of people, and we were like this close of Stouffville closing down. And so we got blessed with our coach, Paula, right now. And between Paula and the community that was here already, we built it. The highest we ever got here was, I believe, 92 people on a Saturday.
Crazy.
The difference that I see in the community is that I can see how everyone feels better about themselves. Everyone's got more self-confidence. Everyone's got more courage to keep going. Everyone's more in a positive vibration. I'm not saying that everyone, including myself, is positive every week. We have our struggles, but we still come here. The group is very, 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 very close. What I mean about that is we do things together all the time, it seems like. You know, like if there's ever an issue, I call on them. If they have an issue, they call on me. And it's we're just very, very close-knit community. So we were close. This was our community before, but now we're like this. Yeah, that's the biggest change I see. And I notice when new members come in, the veterans like myself, we shower them with love and kindness. I see it right away.
I love that.
Yeah.
If you could say something to anyone thinking or starting to join WW, what would you say?
Do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Don't feel embarrassed and ashamed like I did. Just do it, because the people that you're doing it with are on the same journey. They understand where you're coming from. They understand your struggles. And so they'll support you. You're going to be surrounded by the same type of people that think the same and feel the same. I didn't believe that at first. I was very embarrassed and ashamed. And it was hard for me to share. I think sharing is very important because everyone will feel you. Everyone will give you extra love if you share. Yeah, I just say just do it. Just do it and believe in yourself.
I love it.
Yeah.
So if years ago now, if you could say something to your former self walking into this room, what would you say?
Oh my God. Just like Leslie said, I'm a champ. Yeah. Don't worry, you got this. Yeah.
Amazing.
Say to myself that I got it, and that to continue believing in yourself. It's very easy to say, but very, very hard to do. Yeah, like I struggle with that now, like, you know, believing yourself and feeling that you can do it and whatever the situation is. But I'm surrounded with a very supportive group that reminds me every day that I'm a champ, they're a champ, everyone's a champ. So, yeah, that's what I would say to myself. Yeah.
Good.
God, what is going on? Hey, this is an emotional episode.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
So, many people may not know this, but now you are a WW coach.
Yeah. I am. Isn't that crazy? That's insane. Yeah. Yeah. I am. Yeah.
And having people that once were on your journey now following you and listening to you.
That's so crazy, Emily. Yeah. I never thought of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I looked up to them too, like, oh my God, this episode. So, yeah, I'm a coach. I can't believe, yeah, I'm a coach. So I coach them, like, they don't need coaching. I think that we're just here as a therapy session. They know what to do. They know more than I do. We all have the same thoughts and experiences and healthy habits, and we're just here to, like, share our thoughts and our struggles and what we've learned. We're just trying to learn every day how to be better. So I'm not better than them. They're better than me. They've got a bigger heart than I do. I'm just here to facilitate a meeting, and I couldn't get there without them.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm a coach. That's crazy. Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
Last question.
Yeah.
Being a coach now and seeing new members come in and join, what is your first thing that you'd like to say to somebody? Their first start of their journey.
Yes.
How do you start that?
So I try not to jump on them because I give them a week. I talk to them. I greet them. I'm like, hey, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome. Congratulations. And I congratulate them on their journey. My congratulations. You've made yourself a priority to be healthier and happier, whatever. But then, it always happens as someone wants to hear my story. And I think that when I share my story with the new people that come in, I can feel them breathing a sense of sigh. Like they're like, okay, good, she understands what I'm going through. And that I can feel and sense that they feel welcomed and that they don't feel judged, and that they feel that they belong here, and that they feel that they can do it because they've got the support. And so I share my story just for them to feel better and not as stressed, you know what I mean? Because I put myself in that position from day one, and if someone said to me, hey, welcome to WW, my name is Sally, and I've lost 140 pounds, I would, be a leech on her because she knows, right? So that's what I do. I share my story so they feel comfortable coming to me and asking for help.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Good.
Is that it?
Uh-huh.
Thank goodness we could stop crying, Emily. So,
Oh my gosh.
Oh my heavens.
I'm bawling.
This is crazy. But yeah, that's what it is. That's the first experience of walking a WW. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope I was able to turn somebody's switch on. Please comment, reach out to us if you have any questions. But I think our next episode is going to be a little bit more cheerful. I just wanted to also share with you how I started moving more and what I did and how I started doing that. So I got a surprise for you the next time you sign on and see our episode. Would it be 4? Yeah, my goodness. But yeah, thank you so much, you guys. Thank you, Emily. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for those awesome questions. Like I said before, I didn't know what questions you were going to ask me, so that's awesome that we didn't rehearse that. So thank you. Have an awesome day, everybody. Love and hugs to you. Thank you.